The biggest mistake wholesalers are making. Guys, it's Rick Ginn with Flip with Rick. And if you want to continue to receive the absolute best information on the internet, on wholesaling from a 19-year veteran, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. We are on a mission to create as many wealthy wholesalers, and we're going to do it and teach it to you for free. What is the single biggest mistake wholesalers are making today? Guys, it's simple. Everyone's doing it. I've done it, and you too are probably doing it. You're busy. Well, Rick, I thought the whole idea was to be busy in wholesaling. I'm going to tell you, it's completely opposite. The busier you are, probably the less money you're going to make. And let me tell you why. Define what the word busy means. I don't know about you, but the word busy actually makes me uncomfortable now. When your friends or a family member goes, I'm so busy, I got to run around, I got a gazillion things to do. Guys, these are just fluff words for procrastination. That's all it is. Here's how the human mind's wired. Okay, I've been on the earth long enough to understand this, and I've learned from others. When you feel overwhelmed or uncomfortable, and you will feel both if you're a wholesaler, your mind will go back to things that gives you comfort. So you are programmed in your subconscious mind to do things that are predictable and are somewhat mind-numbing to make you feel better. So the minute an overwhelming task comes up, like making a ton of cold calls, I got to do an SMS campaign, or I got to create a marketing campaign, guys, what do? Let me just sweep the floors. I can do a little bit later, but they need to be done, and I'm stepping in dirt now. And we justify these excuses, and it sabotages your wholesaling business. So let me give you a couple examples. For the longest time, I would get frustrated when people wouldn't do things. And this is stuff after the contract's written. Your focus in wholesaling is always to be about getting that contract. Everything else should be an afterthought. It doesn't mean you don't do it. It just means it's not a priority over sales and marketing. So like when a handyman wouldn't go paint a mailbox, for instance, I was the first guy to jump in my car and just go do it. I knew how to do this. And if you're a guy, a lot of you do this stuff in your sleep if you own a house or you run a place. And we just did it because it satisfied our subconscious, because we do something we know how to do and we get it done. But that leaves the void of sales and marketing activity for the day. Everything you do in wholesaling should be geared around generating revenue. And being busy is the complete opposite. It is nothing more than a form of procrastination. Now, I might be shocking some of you with this, but if you think about it, when you're busy, we tend to do things that we're just comfortable doing. Cleaning. I'm in South Florida. I used to mow the lawn when I got uncomfortable. I hated doing it in the summertime, but why? Because it's just a monotonous task. I know exactly how to do it, and it puts your mind at ease, even though it's labor intensive. And that's all busy work does for you. So if you're going to organize paperwork, you're going to do this. Busy also has another component. It's very random. You just like start doing it in the middle of the day. It wasn't planned. It's spontaneous. That means you're busy. Now that you know what busy is, your next job is you're going to have to recognize your pattern when you become busy. If it's not a revenue generating activity and it's not planned, it falls under busy, which really means you're procrastinating. You have to recognize when you do it. So what I want you to do is going forward, when you start to get busy, and that means any unplanned activity that's not a lead generating event is busy work, which is your procrastination. We get it. Guys, 7 years I did this by myself. I was the king of busy. Busy is not going to get you where you want to go in wholesaling, especially in real estate investing. Now you're going to recognize it. So what do I do once I recognize it, Rick? Real simple. Just stop it. Flat out stop it. So I'm going to give you the tools on how to stop being busy. And it's really, really simple. You've probably heard it before, but it works. So I like to use things in my business that work for me, and I want to share them with you and save you my 19 years of pain, really my first 7 years of pain, so you can learn from this. And guys, I'm not charging you a dime for this. This right here is high-level mastermind stuff, because I've shared this with some very high-level people, and they agree it's brilliant. We've recognized it. We're going to stop it. Here's how we're going to do it. You're going to set blocks of time for sales and marketing activity. So most people have a 2 to 3 hour attention span at best. I like 2 hours. Some of you are really good at 3. And if it's just to deal with sellers, then set that time and hammer away. Because what you're going to find is when you plan the activity and you commit to it and you burn the ships to do it, you actually get it done. And it actually gives you more time to spend doing the things you really love to do instead of just that spontaneous busy work, which is boring. It's a lot like going to the gym. What's the hardest part about going to the gym? It's getting out of bed and actually getting dressed and going to the gym. That's thinking about it. Oh my God, it's going to hurt. It's going to sweat. But when you get there, you get through the first few sets, you're like, oh, this is pretty good. I'm moving around. I'm in the zone. I feel good. I'm making myself better. Sales and marketing is the exact same thing. And if you equate it to the same, you'll look at it differently. So once you get into the sales and marketing and you get set, you just get in the zone. You got to shut your phones down, guys. You have to, unless it's an emergency call, put it on vibrate and concentrate on the task. Because if you don't, it's going to wind up being a 5-hour task. And if you know you only have a 2-hour or a 3-hour productivity window, you've got to make it the best. Once you get in there, you'll get into the zone. You start talking to people, you get in the flow, and you do really good at it. The minute you break it up and start writing a note or writing a letter to somebody or sending an email, which is the worst of them all, or a text, guys, you are out of the zone and you got to start the whole process over. And this is how we get into busy work. We start procrastinating, and it will kill you in this business. If you plan the time, however you want to do it, I'm not here to tell you how to do your whole day, but when you do sales and marketing, 2 to 3 hour increments, if you just did that twice a day, maybe in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the morning, in the evening, or in the afternoon, in the evening, and then that would free you time to do all the other stuff that you have to do, which is part of the business. That's how I want you to deal with it. Instead of doing random busy work that puts your mind at ease. So think about it. If you do these 2 and 3 hour sets, these focus times, that frees you to do the stuff, to do really fun, busy stuff. What do I mean? It's working out. If it's going a little bit of fishing, do a little bit of boating. You guys know I love that. Maybe you want to read a book. Maybe you just want to take a power nap, 20, 30 minutes, park it away. I don't know, take an hour. Just don't go into deep sleep. Or spend time with a loved one. Maybe you grab a bite to eat, grab some lunch, call a parent, someone you haven't talked to in a while. And then that way you can go, man, that productivity gave me the time to do this. And that's how I want you to be busy. Now, that doesn't even have to be planned. Say you get your 2-hour marketing set, and then just say you go call your mom or dad and go, hey, just want to check up on, see how you're doing. Maybe you call a loved one, a sibling, maybe just surprise your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever it is. And that's how you can do it. And then you do planned activities, especially on the weekend, guys. If you're going to go hiking, fishing, boating, whatever you need to do, sometimes just listening to music, putting on some headphones and just sitting back and closing your eyes kind of puts your mind at ease. It gets everything relaxed. I like meditation. You just need really 10 minutes to close your eyes. There's plenty of guided meditation on the internet, so you don't have to overthink this. Guys, whatever you want to do. Instead of doing this random, I'm going to market, I'm going to deal with a seller, I'm going to sweep the floor, I'm going to go paint that mailbox, I'm going to go check on my neighbor, I'm going to go mow the lawn. You know what? I really need to organize this office. I'll be more productive if I do it. They're all excuses for you to justify on doing something you know exactly how to do, and it becomes busy work, and busy is bad, and we have to fix that. You know what busy is. You know how to recognize it. You're going to stop it. And now you're going to plan. So if you got busy today, which you probably did, I want you to start planning for tomorrow, or maybe set up your marketing for this evening. And then going forward, set your block time so you know you can get the most important activities done of the day, which is always going to start with marketing and sales in your business. Guys, I've been guilty of this, so I'm not picking on you. I'm just telling you, I want you to learn my first 7 years, I was the busiest wholesaler I ever knew. And I don't want you to make that same mistake. Do me a favor in the comments below. Go ahead and comment. Are you busy? Do you recognize busy as a form of procrastination? And is it something you feel that you need to work on? Or really, can you even recognize it? Because that's the biggest problem I see with wholesalers today. So guys, let's fix it, man. I want you to be the best wholesaler you guys can possibly be. Share your comments below. Let me know what you think. Maybe you think I'm just completely off the wall in this, but I'm telling you, 19 years in this business, busy is bad. Guys, this is Rick. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button to continue to receive the absolute best up-to-date information on wholesaling today from a wholesaler who's been doing this 19 years and does it today, does not have a coaching program. I got nothing to sell you, and I don't do any advertising. You guys enjoy working with my son, Zach. Hit that subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. Share this video with a busy wholesaler that you think you can help out, and definitely hit that like button. Guys, it's Rick with Flip with Rick, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.